Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects of the like. Thanks for joining in tonight. Welcome all Mandela effectings. Hey, so this next one I found while I was at the doctor's office checking out some magazines, and I seen this advertisement for Land's End. Which one do you recall? Do you recall Land's End without the apostrophe? Uh, B, Land's End with the apostrophe, or C, Land's End with the apostrophe after the S? What do you recall? Well, here's the correct answer. C. Does that make sense to you guys? Is that what you remember? And I'm like, what the heck, right? So, this is what you'll see. Hold on. Yeah, this is what you'll see from 1963 all the way till now. It's always been Land's End. And maybe, I don't know, have I been saying this wrong? Have we all been sort of saying this wrong as Land's End? I always thought it was Land's End, either with the apostrophe before the S or no apostrophe, but apparently in this reality the apostrophe has always been on the right. So I wanted to ask you guys about that. This is submitted for your approval. This is one that I found just the other day. I don't know if anyone's done a video on this, so I'm just kind of throwing it out there for you guys, okay? So please don't tear me to pieces. Teresa found me some residue. I found some of my own residue in some Google books. Anyway, here's a post from Barbara Holm, February 26, 2016. Land's End with the apostrophe. Clothing company faced criticism and apologized after featuring Gloria Steineman in their catalog because of her pro-choice leanings. So, in clothing retail, the customer's always right, especially when our customer uses a lot more wire hangers. So, I'm just going to sort of breeze through these a bit. But you guys can see this one's Land's End, excuse me, with the apostrophe, Land's End Clothing. More pics to come. And this is from, let's see, Lilu Rain Perkins Neptune. Honored to announce Lilu's featured ad online in the massively circulated catalog. See? This person looks like they know their stuff. Here's another one. Just booked a major 5-day shoot campaign for Land's End Clothing in February 2017. You guys see the apostrophe S? This is Christoph Rollet, Land's End Clothing. I admit they're a foreigner, but that's fine. Sometimes a lot of times they get it wrong, but I'm just trying to see. Land's End sweaters with matching turtlenecks. See, somebody's advertising with the apostrophe before the S. Let's see, Margarita Sunderland, October 13, 2014. Yes, time to answer all questions. And then right here it says, I'm working with Land's End with the apostrophe S clothing brand inside the Sears. See? So Land's End is apparently a part of Sears. It's like a subsidiary. And she says here it's a part-time job. But as I mentioned before, this week I got 39 hours. So check it out. This person, Margarita, is working with Land's End clothing brand. So she's on the inside. Okay? Here is some, I found some YouTube videos on like book bag reviews, Land's End. There's a hoodie review right here, Land's End apostrophe S.
So this is their main hoodie. It seems like they do have a few different ones, and so.
Okay, so he's advertising for a little bit of Land's End stuff. Here is a Land's End book bag review. This person remembers it without the apostrophe.
I told you when I did my back to school haul for my
Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. She's got the bag here. Hold on. Right?
50 off.
Where is it?
Good sale. Why?
Okay, so she has a bag from the company.
I ordered it.
Land's End without the apostrophe. This is another one, Land's End without the apostrophe. Kids, large backpack, what fits?
This is my.
Let's see. I don't know, it's just a kid, so I'll give her that. Land's End backpack review by another kid.
So.
Let's see. Okay, this is This is kind of curious right here. This is from offers.com, from their website. You know, they're pretty renowned. Lands End apostrophe S school uniform review, offers.com. You guys see that? But here in the video itself, okay, here it's got the apostrophe S in the title right there. But then over here in the video it has Lands' End with the trademark, offers.com. That's so weird.
Offers.com has the best back-to-school uniform deals
Isn't that
from
weird?
Lands' End, and they partner with over 6,000 schools
Yeah,
around
look.
the U.S. to make sure you
It
have your
says
kids
right here,
looking stylish and
offers.com has
smart
the
all
best
year long.
backpack
Let me
school
show you
uniform
the
deals
uniform
from
styles
Lands'
you can
End,
expect to see on
apostrophe S.
landsend.com.
Right there.
So let's start with a school uniform look for a boy. This more features
Isn't that weird?
2. The dryer, no ironing.
Look at that. See, so it's like it transforms. It's like the Transformers. Alright. This is the marketing book on Google Books by Michael Baker. Look at this. Lands' End Clothing with the apostrophe S. I ought to check out the website, see if they have it. Here's another Google book. This is by Body Wars: Making Peace with Women's Bodies, an Activist Guide by Margot Main. Look what it says. Everyone asks me, have you lost weight? Little do they know it's your stretched side zip twills. Letter from satisfied customer to Lands' End Clothing Catalog, August 1999. And there's the apostrophe S. And I've got some other stuff here too. This is a book called The Sequence by Paul Mullen. Got her for a song off the Lands' End Clothing Guy. I love buying cast off things on the cheap from the ultra rich. I don't know why, but it tickles me. See? So there's the Lands' End apostrophe S. Here's Five's Fate by Connor Alexander. Another apostrophe S, Lands' End Clothing. Just trying to get your feel for it, guys. Let me know what you think. Fundamentals of Advertising by John Wilmshurst. I found some newspapers too. Sometimes on these Mandela effects, it's hard to find newspaper clippings. Let's see, Lands' End with the apostrophe S, clothing. And this is somebody that's picturing the market, you know, just looking for distribution patterns. This is Food for Thought First Course by Nancy DeRosa. It says right here, as Emma and Nora ate their salads, Donnie and Patrick told them a little bit about themselves. Patrick was a buyer for Lands' End Clothing Company, and Donnie was a veterinarian, which Emma thought was pretty cool. Now, you guys see that, right? Lands' End apostrophe S. Now this is interesting because this is a book. It's an idiot's guide making millions on the internet, right? Complete idiot's guide making millions on the internet. And right here, plain and bold, right? I mean, it's right here in your site. I've heard some people say that they would never buy clothing via the internet or via however you pronounce it. Why? Because they can't try the clothing on and so on. Here it says, but people have been ordering clothing through the mail for years. Certainly, the Lands' End clothing people have been doing business by mail for years. So has Victoria's with the apostrophe S Secret, which sells unmentionables, so I better not mention them. Although I don't know how they expect to keep it a secret when they send everyone catalogs, right? It's a little joke there. But notice how they put the Lands' End apostrophe S right there in this idiot's guide. See, and they're known for, you know, putting stuff out there for idiots who aren't actually idiots, but, you know, it's like for showing people stuff on how to do stuff. So I like that. That was like surefire residue right there. And this is a newspaper, Beaver County Times, May 23rd, 1993. And right here, sure enough, in the middle of the page, right here, Lands' End, the apostrophe S. The Wisconsin Mail Order Company dived into women's swimsuits with a big splash 5 years ago by introducing its kindest cut styles. In promotional material, the company says that a tad extra fabric. So I'll just let you kind of look that over, guys. Sorry. And here's another surefire newspaper. Check this out. This is from September 12th, 1990, Spokane Chronicle, right? In the kids' catalog, right here. Lands' End or excuse me, Lands' End, without, it's the D apostrophe S right here. Lands' End, a mail-order clothing company best known for its rugged adult wear, has launched a new catalog. See? So I just want to know what you guys think. Thanks guys for checking me out. Have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless you all.